the past Spring Festival, I got involved in family dispute. Right before I got home, 4 satellite channels of the CCTV were added to the 14 channels we already had. In prime time at night, they all had interesting shows. Therefore, the 5 of us in family, my parents, my 2 sisters and I, had to argue over what to watch. Finally, we agreed that we should watch the most interesting program, if we could agree what that was. However, all of us here remember that for a long time after we had television, there are only 2 or 3 channels available. The increase in options reveals an important change in our life, the abundance of choice. 15 years ago, we all dressed in one style and in one color. Today, we select from a wide variety of designs and shades. 15 years ago, we read few newspapers. Today, we read English newspapers like the China Daily and the 21st Century, besides various Chinese newspapers. 15 years ago, English majors took only courses in language and literature. Today, we also study Western culture, journalism, business communication, international relations, and computer science. The emergence of choices marks the beginning of a new era in our life, an era of diversity, of material and cultural richness, and of the rebirth of the Chinese nation. We now enjoy the abundance of choice. But this has not come easily. About 150 years ago, China was forced to open up its door under the threat of Western cannons and gunboats. It has been through many struggles and sacrifice that we have finally gained the opportunity to choose for ourselves. The policy of reform and openness is a choice that has made all the difference. Like others of my age, I'm too young to have experienced the time when the Chinese people had no right to choose. However, as the next centuries draw near, it is time to ask, what does choice mean to us young people? Is choice a game that relies entirely on chance or luck? Is choice an empty promise that never materializes? Or is choice a puzzle so difficult that we have to avoid it? First, I would like to say, to choose means to claim opportunities. I'm a third-year English major. An important choice for me is what to do upon graduation. I can go to graduate school, at home or abroad. I can go to work as a teacher, a translator, a journalist, an editor, or a diplomat. Actually, the system of mutual selection has allowed me to approach almost every job opportunities in China. Indeed, this is not going to be an easy choice. I would love to work in such big cities as Beijing or Shanghai or Shenzhen. I would also love to return to my hometown, which is intimate, although slightly lacking in development. I would love to stay in the coastal area where life is exciting and fast-paced. I would also love to take root in central western China, which is underdeveloped, but holds great potential. All these sound good, but they're only possibilities. To choose one is by no means an easy matter. To those of us who are bewildered at the abundance of opportunities, I would like to say, to choose means to accept challenge. To us young people, challenge often emerges in the form of competition. In the next century, competition will not only come from other college graduates, but also from people of all ages, of all origins. With increasing international exchanges, we'll have to face growing competition from the whole outside world. This is calling for a higher level of our own personal development. 15 years ago, the knowledge of a foreign language or of computer operation was merely considered an advantage. But today, with wider educational opportunities, this same knowledge has become essential to everyone. Given this situation, even our smallest choice will require great wisdom and personal determination. As we gain more initiative in choice making, the consequence of each choice also becomes more important. Nuclear power, for instance, may improve our